Hi everyone. Today we will learn how to set up our text styles in Figma. So let's get right into it. This will be a very short video. So to get started, you want to come over to this section where you have actions and you click on now because I've used this recently, it pops up here, but you could just come over here, click on plugins and widgets, and you could come over here and search the plugin you're looking for. Now the plugin we need is type skill, so you click on type skill and this pops up. Now the only change I'm going to make here is here. Over here I'll click on minor third, and the rest of it is okay. You can make changes to whatever it is you want depending on what you're working on. So I'll quickly come over here where we have this generate and click generate. Now we have this. So this is okay. You could just go ahead to create the style, or you can make changes to this. You can make further changes. So part of the changes you would make is renaming, adding different fonts and sizes to this. So we'll quickly select this. So I'll hold shift down and I'll select this, double click on each of the text, and I'll go ahead to duplicate this. So I'll click alt on my keyboard and I'll drag this out. Now we don't need this. Yeah, we don't need this. So I'll go ahead to highlight all the text, and I would add auto layout. So I'll click here. When you come to the layout section, you click auto layout, and I'll go ahead to add padding. So I'll come over here, hold command and double click, and I'll add padding of, let's say, 40 to each. Then I'll add click on fill to give it a fill. I'll come over here, select this, come over to this layout, and I'll click on auto width. Click on the frame, come over here to the width and hug content. Right. Now moving forward, we want to start by renaming each of the text. So the first five texts, I want to select it and rename it to H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. Now you can see the names they have here. So we'll quickly rename it. So I'll hold shift on my keyboard to select this, and I'll click on command and R to rename it. Now I want to click H dollar sign. You hold shift and click the dollar sign and N. Now here we have it. So I'll quickly come over to this button and click on rename. Now you see over here the texts have been renamed. So we will go further to rename this. So this is size 19. Okay, remember you can make changes to this. I'm not really okay with the sizes. I can actually go ahead to change it, but for the sake of this tutorial, I don't want it being long. We'll just go ahead. What matters is that you get how to create your text style. So you can come over here and make changes to this if you don't like it. So I actually want to, yeah, I want to make changes already. So I'll select this for, I'll come over here. Here where you have the line height, this is on 120%. Now I don't want it on 120%. I want it 150%. This is because I feel the line height is actually is okay, but I want it bigger because these texts are actually small. When you're using it for your designs, you get what I'm saying. When the line height of your text is very small, especially when the text are small, when it comes to small size text, you won't really there won't really be spacing in between your text. So try it out. Just try it out in your project. You see what I'm talking about. So I would select this four, and I'll quickly change it to 150%. 150%. Yeah. Now you see the line height is actually bigger now. Now don't forget to add the percents behind the 150. Okay? Because if you don't add the percentage sign, it's going to be messed up. So let me show you what I'm saying. Now let me remove this percentage here. Now you see what I'm talking about. So you can find a number that is okay. You can check 28. Yeah, this 28 is okay without the percentage. But if you want to use 150, make sure you add the percentage. Okay? So 150. Yeah, there we have it. Now let's go further. We want to rename this text. Now I'm going to rename this to title because it's just it. So I don't have to click on Command R to group name it. It's just one text. So I'll rename this to title, and the next one I'll rename it body text. All right. These two will be caption 1 and 2. You can go ahead and rename it the other way. All right, caption 1, caption 2. There we have it. The next thing we want to do is to duplicate this. Now all the text, they are all, so you can select this individually, or you could just come to the frame, click on the frame and click enter to select all the text. Now you notice that they are all regular text. Okay, so we want to have we want to have, let's say we want to have bold, because in your designs you might want bold text, you could want medium or any. So let me just quickly show you how to do that. Now what you want to do is duplicate this. So Command D to duplicate. Yeah, remember this frame is an auto layout frame, so everything will still be arranged. Don't forget to add your auto layout so it doesn't mess things up. Now let's quickly rename this. Just click Command R, and we're going to click on current name and space bold. Yeah, and you come over here and click on rename. Now you see rename is renamed, so you can actually select these ones. So the ones I just selected are the ones that I named first. Now you can go back to, you can click Command R. You see what it has to its name. So you can just quickly click on current name and regular. So you know that these ones are the regular text and the other one is bold. I hope you get what I'm saying. This is the first one I named. Okay? You know, I named it H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. I went ahead to name the text size 19, to title, then caption. Okay, so I'm adding regular to the name, so I'll go ahead and click on rename. Now we have the H1 regular and we have the H1 bold. Please, I hope you don't get confused. Okay, now in a situation where you want different fonts, you can actually achieve it. So I want all the heading text to Yeah, I want all the heading text to have a different font. All right. So I'll come over here and I'll change it. Let's say DM. Okay. Serif text. Okay. Now let's say you want two different fonts for the project you're working on. This is how to achieve it. Now it's in regular. Okay. Now while these ones, so these ones we can leave it enter. Okay. So it's totally okay. You can just leave it at enter. All right. So next we want to generate the styles. So we're going to use a plugin for it. Click on your frame, click enter to select all the text and come over here to actions and we'll search for the plugin styler. So I have it here because I've used it. So you can actually come over here and search styler for, okay, this is it. So when you click on it, you see generate styles. So you come over here and click generate. Now you see created 18 styles. Now this is it. We have it. So you can actually go ahead to group this. Like group, what I mean is I can come over here, click on this, then hold shift, select this and right click, add new folder, and I would name this folder caption. So caption. So we have both the bold and the regular caption 1212 all in this caption folder. So there we have it. So it can collapse and it can open up. Then we can do the same thing for the header text. You click here and hold shift, click on the last one. Now we want to name this header. So I'll right click, click on add new folder, and I'll name this header. Okay. Now there we have it. So we have the caption folder, we have header. They are all inside this too. So for the title, regular and bold, do the same thing. Click on it, click hold shift, click on this and right click to name this title. Yeah, same thing with this. So this will be body. So body, regular, body, bold, they will be in the same folder. So right click, add new folder. This will be body text. All right, we're done. So all the text styles, they are all inside these four folders. Now to document your typography style guide, you come over and you look for the plugin typography style guide to get that done. So once you click on it, automatically it generates a documentation for your style guide. Now it's bringing up another page. You want to go back to this page where we were, page 4, and yeah, there you have it. So it's quite easy. So let me know in the comment section if you know an easier way to achieve this, or if you have another way of setting up your typography styles. Okay, I also have another way of setting up my text styles. Okay, so if you have another way other than this that is faster, please share in the comment section so we also get informed. All right, so that is it on today's video, and see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. It's going to help the channel grow and help it get to more viewers. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.